Hey people, Kate Slinky, how we doing? So, as always, this game just likes to throw out announcements out of the blue, and I was ill prepared, but let's just have a look. There's lots to talk about. Obviously, the first main thing to talk about is the Space Wolves is coming, which is exciting times, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the characters look like. Orc looks really cool already. I did give some hints away last week that the Space Wolves were coming. I did like an image of the moon at one point. It flashed up, and also it has to be a legal eye. There was cryptic clues, and also I did the colour, the hex colour as well for grey, appeared in one of my videos. And also eagle eye viewers would have spotted in the right here of the screen there's a star constellation. I'm going to move it around here, and that star constellation is a wolf. I think it's called Luris or Lucia, something like that. So that was in yesterday's video. So I like to try and give out some cryptic clues that any of my eagle eye viewers spot it. So I don't think anyone did spot it. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit difficult to see that one, but hey, I'll do it in the future, try and give out some cryptic clues. So there we go. So let's have a look first at the new guy. Where is he? At the bottom, at the Space Wolves. Now, Ulf. I think I called him Ulf. I think Ulf. He looks absolutely amazing. The artwork to it is probably one of the best characters I've seen done in the game. He looks so cool. The axe, just the detail of it. It looks better on the phone, I think, in more detail. But just every part of detail to the character looks super cool. It looks amazing, and the skills look. It looks crazy. Remember, this is coming out of an uncommon. So the Great Frost Axe first. So attacks an enemy unit in melee for 4 times piercing damage, which is pretty cool. And also covers the hex the enemy stands on and all hexes adjacent to it in ice. So that's going to be like, I think it's about 7 or 8 hexes. It might be 8 if it's a hex. So it's a good kind of area in ice. And what ice does, it says, so units entering hex with ice ends the movement, excluding flying and unstoppable units, and units on hexes with ice takes 25% more crit damage, and the ice disappears after 2 rounds. So that's pretty good, taking extra damage. I think that can come really useful for some of the characters out there. So yeah, I love it. It's a new little mechanic in this game. Really like it. The crit bonus damage on all of the ice is already applied for this attack also. So what a great first kind of attack. Really impressed with that. And this it's got to be, they call it the Savage Killer, but this is their Summoner Killer. So when a summon moves to or is summoned adjacent to Ulf, he immediately deals 5 times power damage. Obviously it will increase up in level. Ulf will also perform this ability against any enemy character that attempts to use an active ability while in a hex adjacent to him, which in case he deals damage before the character's ability is activated. So wow, that's just crazy. So it says it uses an active ability, so that's any active ability. So you don't want to be standing next to this guy and basically using one of your abilities, because you're just going to get smashed. When a summon moves or is summoned adjacent to, so even if you got like your blood letters, do you know what I mean? He's going to be doing damage to each one of them. Or if the summon moves up to it, it's going to be doing damage. So blood letters, any of the infantry, although they might be stand back a bit more now. So yeah, Scarabs, anything. This guy is definitely going to be a sum killer. It's going to cause some right issues, I think, with this passive. I think it's so good. It's so interesting. I can't wait to kind of get it tested and have a look what it looks like. So all in all, like I say, he sounds really good. He's also got this Unstoppable, which I think used to be called something else. I think they've changed it now. So this unit does not have to stop on hex effects like fire, razor wire, broken eyes, and others that would normally force a unit to end their movement. So he just literally walks over anything like that with his big clawed feet. And also he's got a Final Vengeance, a bit similar to Calgar, where he just does like a last chance attack. So yeah, I'm excited. I think he looks pretty cool. I can't wait to test him out. He looks really good. So Space Wolves. What else are we going to expect from Space Wolves? So there is quite a few characters in the game. Let's have a look if I find the right button here. So yeah, I had a quick look earlier. I'm vaguely familiar with some of these characters. So we've got Ragnar, Lehman Russ, Ulrich, got my head out of the way, the Slayer, Logan Grimnar, Bjornfell handed up interesting because we haven't had a Dreadnought yet, so having a Dreadnought character in the future could be really good. Lucas a Trickster, Rockfist, Stormcaller, and also Harold Deathwolf. So interesting. There's some choices there. Like I said, they don't always bring out characters, but there's normally like 1 or 2 characters from the 40k they only bring into it. So it will be interesting to see what other characters they bring into this faction. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a cool faction. Yeah, it's not Chaos. I know there's a lot of people out there that wanted Chaos, but and we do need Chaos. Do you know what I mean? I kind of hoping, and I do think the next faction will be Chaos, purely because we're really low on Chaos. So as much as I love Chaos myself, I do think they are going to be coming soon. They've said that. They've said before, I think they said last week or the week before, that this next faction isn't going to be Chaos anyway. So, but before we carry on, let's have a quick look at the Discord notes. So here we go. So it's not come up in the game, so we're looking at Discord. So obviously we've gone through the Space Wolves coming. Also new guild feature missions, which I've seen a screenshot. I don't know where it's come from, but that would be pretty good. But interesting to try and get some more guild tokens. Ulf, I keep calling him Ulf Frostfang is unlockable. He's starting April the 2nd, so that's not too far. It's a week on Sunday. And also new campaign battles. Well, it's got coming. Jane Czar event, that's the 2nd time this will be coming round. So I think I've got a good chance of pulling the 2nd time. So that'll be sure to look forward to. We've got upcoming quest, Eldron, that's a pretty decent, to get some Eldron shards. And also Dark Strider on April the 12th. So we've got some really cool quests on the way. Balance changing. We know about these balance changes. These are the main ones for the summoners. They are now live if you updated the game. I haven't had a chance to test them out yet, but over the next coming weeks I'll test them out to see what kind of difference they're going to be. But we know about all these. And the additional balancing changes, there's a few here. So we've got Harken, who has got 10% health and 11% armor. So nice little buff for him. Baden again, it's getting more health, 10% health. I think he got armor last time and a bit of damage. Now he's got a bit of health. And this is the interesting one, Volk. He is now getting plus 20% damage on his frenzied firing. Now that's really good. That's a great increase, 20%. And he's a great character as well. So I look forward to kind of testing out what extra damage he can do. I think that's a great buff for Volk. To be fair, he's really good in some of the guild bosses, especially the Silent King. So yeah, a buff, 20% extra damage is pretty good. Fix a bug there, giving damage an initial random roll. Also we've got increase in the drop chances from elite campaigns. They've changed all the campaigns. So this, the interesting one too, I think, is this one where they made the normal and the mirror now across the whole board is the same. Before, if you went to the back end of the missions compared to the Indomitus, they were just much better drops. Now it's across the whole board, it's the same drops, but the mirror campaign is still the better place to farm. The higher chances there, so if you get the mirror campaigns done, they are better farming first, for sure. I mean the difference there, 83 to 75, 16 to 12 and a legendary. Yeah, so much crazier drops there, so you've got definitely a lot more better places to farm for the mirror campaign. What else? Have changed the upgrades to the Necron Hive. Also replace some of the drops ready for Wolf Talismans. That's stuff for the Space Wolves ready. And other stuff is just to fix the bug there for the Silent King boss. Someone must be having troubles with that. This was interesting. The trait mounted has been replaced with unstoppable. Now before, I think it was only one. We only had one who had the trait, and he was Tank Smasher. And so he must be unstoppable now. Yeah, he's got the unstoppable similar to Ulf. So that makes me think that if they've done that, there's only 2 characters now, including Ulf, that's got this trait, which used to be called Mounted, but now it's called Unstoppable. I kind of think that the Space Wolves might have another kind of mounted character and an unstoppable character in the mix. I mean, we've already seen there was one called on a wolf, the Herald Deathwolf, so that would be interesting to see if we've got another mounted character. And it is Space Wolves, so they're bound to have a character riding on a wolf. So, and that's all we've got for that. So Wow. There we go. I think I've talked long enough now. Just get the right screen. So, Tank Smasher. Go back to Ulf. So, there we go. Like I said, I just thought I'd bring that. That's really interesting. Like I say, I kind of give some hints away that the Space Wolves are on the way. I'm looking forward to it. I think he looks amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on the character and see what he can get done, because I just think he's going to be so good in tournament. It's going to be great in arena. It's just going to be, I think, really good in a lot of different modes. This guy really to stop the summoners, and I think he's going to hit pretty hard. And also having that ice, I think it's going to really, if you can get it like hitting the right area, I think it's really going to stop kind of the enemy coming to you for sure. I think that'd be interesting, kind of bit of like a bit of a defense kind of thing, and then you can use other characters shooting. Anyway, who knows? It's going to be interesting to find out anyway. So hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos, and also hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Take care. Bye bye.